Today I have been really, really tired, and yeah, kind of feel like doing this chart where I'm talking about why the singers were born on certain days, and the angel names that I've given them, and matching them up with other people who were born on the same day who've also got angel names. And I don't know, thinking about it, talking about it is just draining. You know, I think really I would prefer someone to kind of talk to me about it and then just type it up for me, because my scrolling is hurting my thumbs. And yeah, I went to a church party though yesterday, which is kind of strange because I've been invited to one of these before, but it was near COVID time, just after, and I haven't been there since. And it's strange how I created the angel of the church, and this invite came to me about 2 weeks ago or a week and a half ago, and yeah, I knew about it, but I didn't know when it was, and then I went to go check the sheet, and it was like, oh, it's today. So I didn't know it was, but I know that I had that an invitation came through my door a few weeks ago. But yeah, it was very, very nice. The food was amazing, and there was 4 empty seats on this table of 10 that we had. So because of that, we had a lot of food. Um, I think last time the food was amazing, but I didn't really have the table was full last time, and because of that, there was a lot to share between each other. Um, but it's, yeah, this time there was actually food left over. I think if there would have been 2 more people in the table, there still would have been plenty for each one. If the table would have been had 10 people, then maybe I would have wanted more. But I definitely could not eat more afterwards. And then I came home and my friend was here and he made me a nice steak, which was really nice. But I was already full, so it was very it's healthy. Eating steaks are healthier. I rarely ever eat steaks. I usually go for the cheapest thing, and steak is never reduced. Steak and fish are the 2 things that I never find. So, but yeah, I'm feeling so tired, and I hate my life because I just feel like I'm just being ignored by everyone, and I don't feel like I can get anyone to notice me, and so I'm never feeling okay. But I'm meeting my uncle again today. I don't really like, I mean, I don't like meeting him because he's bipolar, and he reminds me of Glory, you know, how there's mentally ill people following her, and he's like the only person that really is in my life. And then I've got my friend who, I don't know, like, I don't understand why he's my friend, because, um, yeah, on one hand, I feel like he does believe that I'm God, and that he's just lying, and that maybe he's being paid to be my friend by the people who know. But on the other hand, I feel like that's definitely not the case, because he's so convincing how he would deny that and act like that's just a silly idea, which I always have to be like, yeah, of course it's a silly idea, but at the back of my mind I'm like, yeah, but I still kind of believe it. I don't know. I think he described himself as having an illness that makes him very, very tired, which is similar to what I've got, and therefore I feel like when it comes to my religion, if I talk about it, I feel like he can easily brush it off as just a delusion that I have, which on one hand is not nice, because I don't want, people to think that my truth and what's actually happening to me is a delusion, but on the other hand, I feel like it's better than having no friend at all. I mean, is it? I don't know, but I like it was very nice, that food, and it was very nice just having someone, because I don't feel invisible. And I think he understands that I'm I'm not having a good life, and if he can make it better, I think he feels good about that. And I don't know what to make it better, because I want the people who are doing things about me behind my back to stop. But then a part of me is just like, the spirit is linking things that they do to things that I do in my daily life, and they can't possibly know what my daily life is. So whoever's linking this is obviously a ghost that can time travel. And because I can't seem to tell anyone or get anyone to believe this, it makes me wonder, do the people who are linking to me through my daily life, are they able to believe this? And I wouldn't be surprised if the answer is no. And yeah, I think Nicholas Brendan might be one of the people who just can't believe. And I feel like if people can't believe or refuse to believe, there's a sign, there's a reason for it, you know. Maybe the reason is that I'm supposed to meet him, and he's supposed to just genuinely believe that it's nonsense what I'm saying, and then he's supposed to convince other people that it's nonsense too, and people are going to more likely listen to him than me. I don't know. I think people would rather be on his side, even though his history isn't very good. But yeah, I'm hoping something will happen this year. I really am. Can't keep waiting and just doing nothing with my life. But I've been doing nothing with my life for 12 years. I can't do anything with my life because I don't have any money. And if I go back to massage and earn money, you know, I technically do have a few thousand in the bank, so I could go on holiday and spend it, and then what? Then I'm just going to be forced to do massage. You know, I don't have very good views on Muslims, and a lot of my clients are Muslim, so you know, doing that job whilst I've got videos that kind of insult the religion and call it a backwards religion, this is not going to be very good, because it might attract some people who aren't happy with what I say. But yeah, I don't want to work, and I shouldn't have to work. Everything that I'm doing, I shouldn't have to work. And yeah, kind of just wish I wasn't being ignored. It's very frustrating, you know, to see lots of people just longing for the time that Christ exposes himself and shows himself to the world. And I know that I'm Christ, and I know that for 12 years I've just been watching Christian video after Christian video after Christian video, all linking to me and saying truth, and yet I can't tell them. It's weird though, this church thing that I went to yesterday didn't have any service about, nothing really about Jesus or God. They had a couple of dancers, an act, like a show, put on a bit of a show. They gave a tiny bit of a talk. Nothing. There was a song or two that wasn't religious, and they've got a hair salon which I might want to go to, which is kind of, I like the idea of that. It was like a church, but it wasn't really about religion or Bible or the Bible. I think they do have Bible study classes, definitely. But this was literally just an evening where they were inviting the neighbourhood for a free meal, which is amazing. Yeah, this is how churches should be. I need to say that. I want to set up a new church, but I don't want my church to be about religion or old books. I mean, if you want to have study groups about old books, yes, but don't promote it as a truth. Promote it as just, you know, people who didn't know the truth kind of guessing and getting things right, but also getting things wrong. I'm forced to watch Christian videos because a lot of people are waiting for the rapture of the bride, and I know that I am this bride, this woman that's in hiding, being held hostage by I don't know who knows. I don't know who's stopping my videos from being watched. I don't know who's keeping me in this prison. You know, I don't believe Xander Harris, his human version. I don't believe he knows anything about me. So why is he not responding to my emails? Has someone got to him and told him not to, or has he just read a couple of things and thought I was crazy and thought, let's not respond to this girl? You know, if people respond to me saying, I don't know, sexual insults or whatever, I wouldn't respond to it. They might not see it as an insult, but I do. You know, you saying you want to bang me, that doesn't mean that I should be like, oh yeah, let's say hi to this person. And if someone's saying that they're God or Christ and giving evidence, you know, if you don't even want to read the evidence, then you would just see that part and just be like, I don't want nothing to do with this. So I don't know if he's, I don't know. I think if anything's going to happen, it will probably be Christmas, Easter. Jesus is supposed to be arrested. Well, Christ was supposed to be arrested and then taken to some sort of court on Easter Sunday. And yeah, the thing with Jesus is that he wasn't Christ, hence he died. So I don't think I'm going to die that day or anything. I just think that that might be the next time when people come and get me and then take me to on a holiday. And I would say I would want a 3 month holiday. But yeah, between April 19th and I don't even know if Easter Sunday is April 19th. Between April, whenever it is, and June 13th, it's only 2 months. Just under 2 months. If I could go on a holiday for 2 months, it's fine. But I want to talk to people. You know, I mean, I suppose I could go on holiday and talk to people at the same time through online. You know, I want to just find out why Christians think that it's okay to just talk about me and claim that they're getting messages from God when really they're not. You know, I really want to have conversations with these people and show that they're rejecting me and not caring about what I'm actually saying, and they're not interested in actually talking to me via a real conversation.